right, test. Hello. All right. 5 second. That's all right. All right, let's get started or continue. No, I was hanging out for a little bit, so all right. Let's get some work done. Get some work done. Uh. Excuse me. Hey, what's going on, Snotty? Also, I think my computer forced itself to restart before, so I have to open this again. Because I'm not getting chat notifications. Which sucks. There you go. Perfect. I is okay. I'm in an awkward spot where like the game can technically just be released. Like I just have to put in the payment stuff to make sure that people can like buy stuff. But like it could technically be released and then I just work on the next part. But there's still like minor things here and there that I really want to work on before it's released. Like the settings, making sure like small little things are working. But they're like important, so I can't just release the game. But it's like minor things that have to be done. Also, there's like one kind of major thing. It's just I'm kind of trying to ignore it, and that's the music and the sounds, because there's no sound design because I'm not a sound designer. So I think I might have to become a sound designer. Uh, anyway, I'm gonna quickly try to do something with the payments here. Um, Although I have to look this up because I've only done this like 3 times in total. So I'm like mimicking what I did last time for payments. I mean, it's fine. Like people have already kind of reached out to me, but the kind of vibe I'm looking for in music is and sounds and all that stuff is I guess kind of unique. I'll probably have to figure out something on my own. I'll be able to do it. But I probably won't be able to do it for beta. It'll be like while I'm in beta. Like one night, I'm just gonna have to sit down and just make some scores or something. I don't know. Get some AI to help me out, and then just edit the stuff I get. All right. So this, I'm currently coding the process receipt for when people use Robux to buy gems. Would it be the same thing if people want to buy a subscription though? Roblox. I think I already have the documentation open somewhere. That's for ads. I think I read that for to have ads in the game, I need like 2,000 concurrent players at any time, or 2,000 players average at the end of the month, or something like that, which is crazy, but somewhat understandable, I guess. Oh, here's a sample code for subscription. Other on user subscription status changed. Okay, that's this is useful. I will be using that, but that's not what I'm looking for right now. Oh, it's like you have to create a remote for it. That's interesting. Okay. So it doesn't have an automatic thing like Marketplace service does. Prompt subscription purchase finished. Connect. This is all on the client? On prompt subscription purchase finished. So I'm reading documentation right now. Well, it's so I'm looking at how I would code on my end, like how subscriptions would be purchased, and they're actually looks like they're very different from how you would code, like a regular purchase. Or is it very different, or is it just that I do it a different way, so it looks very different? Maybe that's what it is. No, it's not, because yeah, that's not what it is. Okay, so it is just very different. Because normally, what it is you prompt the purchase, and then when the purchase is finished, it actually you can run an event on the server immediately when the item is purchased, and then just you can do everything on the server at that point. But what this is saying is for subscriptions, it's just all client-sided, and if you want to have something on the server, you actually have to send it to the server. Because then it goes on prompt, subscription finished, did try purchasing. Oh, it's because... Okay. It's because it might take... It's in the documentation. It might take a while for the subscription to actually be registered. So what I have to do is I have to make sure that, like, if the purchase went through, just make sure the purchase went through and that's it. And then, I guess later on... The question is, what is a while? Is a while like a day, or is a while like 30 seconds? Because if a while is a day, then that could be kind of awkward to code. Because normally you, like, if the way I'm understanding it from the rest of the documentation here, normally when a player enters, I can actually just check if they're subscribed and what they're subscribed to. But if it takes a while for that to register, I shouldn't have to check to see if they made the purchase this month every time. So I want to make sure that this quote unquote can take a while is just like a few seconds, not like hours or something. Okay, they're explaining the benefits of it. All right, great. That's not what I'm looking at, though. Yeah, it's just like they're giving an explanation of like why you do this method, but well, let me read the actual information here because I was reading comments before. This is what's actually in here. Although users can purchase subscriptions directly from an Experience's game details page, you should also add a way to purchase subscription in-game. Sure. When you prompt subscription purchase, a user subscription status changed fires if the player already owns the subscription. Okay. Which helps catch scenarios where a player purchases a subscription from the game details page while they are already in-game. Okay, this is worded incorrectly, I think, that because that makes no sense. Funny, but that's okay. I'm going to assume that it works the way that it is supposed to work. Or that I think is supposed to work. Although you can prompt a subscription purchase from the client, checking if a user already has a subscription via get user subscription status async. That's what I was going to do anyway. Must be done from the server. Okay, so this is like really weird. The reason why I have to create, one of the reasons I have to create a remote function is because you can't check certain things from the client. That's so strange. All right. I'm going to copy this, go into here, and then just kind of roll with it. I'll put it here. Test.luau, sure. Oh, they don't have replicated storage? That's kind of funny. Yeah, they never brought it in. That's kind of really funny. So this is what you run on the client. Test 2. There you go. What you run on the server is this one. So let's get this out of the way now. Server master module. I have to update the client too, actually. Over here, we'll do gem shop. There's going to be a few remotes that I'll be firing here. Get sub status modules dot module server gem shop dot get subscription status. Yeah, I'll just do the whole thing. There's gonna be more. Let's create it up here. Function so I can't type. Function self dot get subscription status. So we'd get player data store. I mean, this would be whatever I want. So it'd be subscription ID. I mean, I guess if I have other kinds of subscriptions in the future. I think more having more than one kind of subscription is kind of sus, honestly. So I think this should be enough. I shouldn't need to get anything else. Um, return self.services.marketplace service get user subscription status async player comma subscription ID. Oh, actually, can I get the price? Can I get the price of this from the server? Because I think it would be kind of awkward to show the price in US dollars to someone who doesn't use US dollars. I'm sure there's a way to do that. I don't want to have to make a conversion formula or a conversion function. That would be a little dumb. Yeah, but being used to it doesn't mean like if it's possible to do it and it's super easy, and I would imagine it should be super easy, and then I don't see a reason not to do it. Um, just go. I have to get the sub ID. Subscription. Copied subscription ID. Is it really this long thing? Okay, sure. Sure. Oh, I might have to do something in the player template in daily, actually. Instead of creating a separate subscription thing, I think I can just do it in daily. Well, dailies are... Oh, no, I can use the current day for daily, but I can create a separate subscription is equal to table subscribed all right. So how would I do this? You log in, checks if you're subscribed. If you are, then you get your daily thing. That's it. I don't even need to check. I don't need to put this here. Subscription gems received is equal to false. All right, wait. How am I gonna test this? Can I remove subscription for myself? Somehow? I guess I would have to test in the multi-person thing. I don't even know if they can test buying things though, because those are bots. That's okay. This is gonna be an awkward thing to test. Gems received, false or true. Then you log in. I check to see if you're a subscriber. If you are, then this changes to true, and then I have to actually go into the daily reset and make sure that gems received changes to false on daily reset. And then afterward, yeah, so first change it to false. So this is going to seem kind of awkward, but first I have to change it to false, and then afterward, I have to give them the gems and change it back to true. And the gems are going to be received via mail. Nice. Did I actually respond to a YouTube comment as soon as I got it for once? Holy crap, that's pretty impressive. Did I, or did I just fool myself? No, I actually did. Nice. Oh, okay, that's cool. That's cool. So you already know me on Twitch. Uh, no, that's all right, Snotty. I'll figure it out. Funny. What's your Twitch? Yeah, sure, sure. Game deving is going okay. I'll see you back on Twitch then. Oh, okay. Let me. Gotcha. Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. I do the same thing usually, or like some kind of alteration of the username, because for some reason, some people have started using my username. Although I guess it's like a Latin word, so it's kind of makes sense. Nice. Welcome. Welcome to Twitch, or welcome back to Twitch. Yeah, I stream on YouTube at the same time. YouTube is more like YouTube is kind of like a record for me though, because I can go back to any of my old streams, whereas Twitch is you can only go back like a month or something. Yeah, like my issue is usually I try to go for the username Arrow, like AERO, and it like there's like a 50-50 shot that someone's taken that already. Or there's like a 10% shot that the username is banned because it contains the word arrow, ERO, which is like banned in Japan or something, or China or something. I don't even know. Meanwhile, I'm just sitting there like it's just like air. It's just like, come on, man, let me do it. Anyway, anyway, let me get rid of that. Yeah, so I'm just doing some boring shop stuff again. I finished that hat and shoulder pad that I was working on yesterday. I started working on that yesterday because I saw an image and I was like, what I'm working on right now is really really boring. Let me work on that really quick. So I made it. This is VS Code. Roblox Studio is this one here. This is Studio. Or if you're asking why it looks like this, it's just my settings. I like to have my output down here, and then I just organize this stuff here. I like to have my asset manager here because I upload things all the time, and I also have to find my places. And yeah, rest is self-explanatory. I have to make sure Roho's running all the time, so Roho's down on the bottom right. And yeah, that's the that's just shop right now. Oh no no no! Believe it or not, actually, my most used plugin is the plugin I made, and it's like a terrible plugin, but it still gets the job done. And it's specifically for text sizing. I don't use. I do have some plugins that I use quite often, but nothing more than the auto scale to text. It's just so useful for me personally. All right. Anyway, let's get back to this. Where is not that? Moon? Yeah, you can probably proudly say you use Moon for animation. I think uh the next animation I make, I kind of want to try to use Blender because I think I figured out how. I think I figured out how, and yeah. The problem is I don't know exactly where. Um, like the one thing I don't know is where the like animation parts on each individual part of the character are. But like I think I know how to actually get the animations from Blender. Like I already use Blender animations for everything else, just not the character. But I think for the next character animation, I'll want to use Blender. No, it's okay. I don't use Moon Animator. So right now for characters, I just use the regular Roblox stuff, and I'm pretty okay with that. I just move things inch by inch. It's all good. But if I could learn how to use Blender for it, then that would be phenomenal. Just because Blender has so many neat things you can do with it. Oh, I have the Roblox Blender plugin, but the Roblox Blender I don't like the Roblox Blender plugin. Like when I say animate in Blender, I mean without using the plugin specifically because I don't like it. Um, I think it's dumb. I might need a plugin for exporting animations though. Yeah, I don't know if I have that. I don't know if I'll ever really want to learn that one. What in the world? How do they even allow that name? Give me a sec. This is taking up time. Oh, the rig has auto IK. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I haven't used Moon Animator before. I might get it for later, but I don't know. If I can just do everything in Blender, that would be my ideal situation. Just because I'm so used to it now. And the more I use Blender, the more familiar I'll be with weight painting too. Weight painting is the bane of my existence. Yeah, yeah, I know what IKs do. The IK restraints are godsends. That's why I would want to use. That's one of the main reasons I want to use Blender, honestly, because they have phenomenal IK restraint stuff. All right, so we go no. Oh yeah, yeah, I'm familiar. Yeah, it's like it keeps certain parts where they are supposed to go based on certain inputs that you put in there. Yeah, it's very useful. Very good for animation. Specifically animation for things that have like multiple limbs. There's other things in Blender. I mean, I don't know if Moon Animator can do this, but I hope it can. There's things in Blender too that there's like stretchy bone or something where it's an IK that makes it so that uh, that if you segment something like into like 8 different segments, everything will move like perfectly based on the angle that you try to move it in. So if you move one end to like all the way to the right, the rest of them will all angle themselves appropriately and they'll like stretch out, and it's good for like tails and things like that. Long necks, you know. Yeah, yeah. Feel free. I mean, you can join the Discord server. I'm on there. Feel free to send it to me. Yeah, so I think that's on purpose in Blender. But you can make a you can make the keyframe for the whole body just by highlighting the whole body. Yeah, thanks, man. Much appreciate. Sorry, I'm looking up marketplace service again here. Again, I don't use this very often. Looking for sample code. Yeah, you can media or you can just DM me. Welcome to Discord. Wait, what is this? Oh, I'm not doing that. Okay. Bulk purchase, bundle purchase. This is some pretty advanced stuff for me. No, we're not doing that. Wait, what the hell is premium purchase? Prompts the user to purchase Roblox Premium. Wait, you can do that? I thought you couldn't. Prompts you, okay. Bro, I'm doing that. Okay, I have to. Alright, we're gonna go back here. Back to Roblox a little bit. I'm gonna edit the subscription thing a little bit. So right now, let's create another frame. We're gonna call this sub frame. Okay, not subscription, because subframe could actually be like a subframe. We're gonna make this one, not quite one, but anyway. For our purposes, it will be one. Put this in here. Nothing changed. Background transparency is 1. And the next thing I have to do is double this up, remove everything from here. And call this premium frame. Let's start by making this 0.8 maybe? So we increased it by 60%. Wait, was it 60%? 0.3 is 60%, yeah. What's the math here? Really? That's okay. I'll take it. It almost seemed too perfect. Yeah, it seems too perfect, but I mean, if it works, it works. Then that means this would be 0.375. 0.375. We'll make the Y anchor 0.1. Point 0.95 maybe. 975. Okay, 975 is enough. Let's make this 0.995 and see where we go from there. Not very far. Oh, wait. This has to be anchored to 0.5. I'll just become a UI designer. My beautiful UIs. Oh, actually, that's kind of fine. All right, Henry. But you got rugby or something? No, wait, that's Bob, not you. You don't have rugby. You don't have any kind of physical activity. Good. Sounds good. You're heading... What? You popped in to say hi? Oh, you do? All right, well, have fun doing that then. Have a great time. Oh, wait. No, this has to go here. All right, maybe not that one. Yeah, that's the one. All right, let me take a look. Oh, geez. Okay. All right, yeah, I'll take a look later. Thanks a lot, man. No, I'll find the add-on if I need it. I'm sure I'll be able to find it. Oh yeah, sure. That's perfectly fine. I appreciate the explanation too. I'll take a look when I'm actually doing that, but for now I gotta. Right, for now I can't really do much animation stuff. Not until other stuff is done. Okay, so let's make the size of this actually. Yeah, perfect. Color is gonna be this. Yeah, I usually avoid textures anyway. But I'll figure out the texture stuff too. Like I've been learning more and more about the like how Blender interacts with Roblox, and it's kind of weird. There's a lot of like weird, like small little things that Roblox doesn't like. There's also weird things that about Roblox animation that just like it's weird where like an animation will work perfectly fine in the animator in Roblox, but then when you actually go to play it with your script, even if it's the only script in the animation track, it still like messes it up somehow. And I think it has to do with weights, and it can be a mess sometimes, especially with deformed meshes. The looking. Oh, wait. Okay, that's what you mean. Ooh. I like it. I'm just giving you more things to do. I feel bad about giving you more things to do with this, because you want to do building stuff, not this kind of stuff. Hey, thanks for the gifted sub, Snotty. Thank you very very much. And Snotty has his acorn, but sorry, Brad has his acorn. Snotty doesn't have his acorn. You'll have your acorn soon, Snotty. Is there no way for you to get the acorn now, actually? Like, I would hope there would be some kind of settings way to do it, but like, I'm pretty sure I did everything on my side on the settings already. Evidenced by the fact that Brad has his acorn. Wait, maybe. Actually, sorry. I'm gonna do something really quick for this stream. Let me go into. Oh wait, what is this? No. Let me go into Twitch. Go into my dashboard. Okay. Is there nothing I can do here to change that? I would do that, but I think I don't know if people would be that interested in watching that kind of stuff. I mean, I'm probably more interested in watching just me working on my thing. But it also kind of gets me out of the groove. Like I'm willing to do that. Just after my game is in beta, I'll do that more. I actually do want like a I want to do that like 2 days a week where I just play other people's games. So maybe let me try to look this up. Change the. Oh wait, there maybe. Oh, no, this is change. This is an old video, but maybe. Maybe I can still do something here. I can't find it. Should I just do this later? I could try to do it later. Cause I can't even see the founder's badge here. Oh, they say it's in analytics. All right, man. I'll do it later then. I'll try to do it later at least. I'll keep this video open though. This might be useful. Anyway, what was I working on? I was adding this premium thing, which I didn't know you could. In fact, I assumed you couldn't. So I'm actually curious. I think I found this. This is oh, okay. So nothing happens. Okay. So it's just like an extra little thing. I'll still do it, but it's a little bit of a downer. All it does is allow for premium payouts, which I mean it's good. It's definitely good. Okay, that's fine. Let's go another frame. Actually, do I want a frame or do I just want... I might just want the image now. Let's do image button, image label. Image button is gonna be... 0.5 commas. We could do 0.5. Oh, sorry, we could do 1.5. Then y can be 0.5 and x can be like 0.975. How far? Okay, that's kind of okay. 0.15 comma 0.2. Text label. Let's get rid of the image. Text is going to be by premium. Make it a little bit bigger. 2. Let's go get the off-white color for the text. Oh, that's border color. There you go. No, that's also the background color. That's the color I'm looking for. Oh, I never changed the z-index for this? Correct, I did not. UI stroke. Let's get the stroke to be the dark color. Dark brown. There you go. Bold. My chroma. Let's increase the size of this. .25. I want to make it closer to that size. That's 0.35, like here, which is this. Okay, so this is probably going to be like 0.4, actually. Maybe a little bit pushing it there. 375. Let's just go 3.5 again. I don't know. do this too. Grab all of these, duplicate them, move them. Although I think... Alright, yeah, this is still too big. Which is strange because... Oh, it's because it's part of this frame. Ah, right. Okay. Understood. The text label is centered. All right, let's use my plugin. Oh, shoot. Never mind. Three, 2, 5. Make sure it's anchored to 0.5. Now we can use my plugin. Beautiful. All right, let's use the dark brown for the outline here. Why is this like shifted up? That's kind of weird. Yeah, that is really weird actually. Oh, dang. That looks nice. That looks really... How much of a pain would it be to make the acorn like a little bit thicker? Because just, again, the resolution on this thing is going to be like really small. And people are not going to be able to see. Like, just the images in the center. If they could be like at the thickness or almost at the thickness of the circle, that would be cool. But I feel like that would be annoying for you to do, right? Pretty much near impossible, actually. Why would you have to do it anyways? Also, so hear my vision too. Hear my vision for this. So when you're making it, like you're not pissed that like I'm changing everything 5 seconds. I'll write it in chat too. So it's basically like I think I explained this to you before, but just to kind of hit the nail on the head. Like I kind of want multiple versions of these tickets. Some of them will be able to be purchased in like event shops, and some of them will be able to be purchased in the regular shop. Some of them are like rewards, things like that. But the idea is, so let's say like the one you made now with the acorn in the middle, I'll probably make this or like a version of this the acorn ticket. And the acorn ticket, what that will do from the shop, if you buy it and you use it, it'll increase the amount of acorns that are dropped from monsters that you kill. The same thing with the experience ticket. It will increase the amount of the player experience that you get from monsters that you kill. The weapon experience ticket will increase the amount of weapon experience you get from monsters you kill, and the drop ticket will increase the drop drop percentage by. And the amount is I think for acorns it might be 1.5, but I think for everything else it'll be 2. I'm not 100% sure on the acorn drops yet. The others are, I'm pretty sure, 2. Because like that's like I already have that in the code. I don't have increased acorn drops in the code yet though. And the idea is for like different tiers of those tickets, I would have them be different colors. So for the acorn ticket, Maybe this could be the 1 hour one. Maybe there will be another 2 hour one that will be like a different. Maybe it'll be so. Let's say it'll be green for the 2 hour one. And let's say there's a half-hour one that's going to be blue or something like that. And then that way, the idea is each ticket, like for the tickets, the time is the color and the type is the thing in the middle. So if the thing in the middle is a sword, then it's a weapon experience ticket. If the thing in the middle is like, what was that? A star, then it would be player experience. If the thing in the middle is a bag or a pouch or something like that, then it's an item. Then it's the drop. So like a blue pouch is the drop ticket for a half hour. A red pouch is a drop ticket for an hour. Things like that. If you're picking up what I'm putting down. This is kind of bothering me. So I know this is going to be fine because in game I actually increased the size of these things to make it look normal. But like looking at it now, it looks really weird. It's probably because of my resolution. All right, fantastic. I like that we're on the same page here, Snotty. I think I'm just gonna copy frame 2 and move it into here because I like a lot of the same stuff is gonna happen here. Except I think there's only one main benefit. That's the problem. All right, let's do. Oh my gosh, that's not what I was looking for. And there you go. It's going to be 5% extra player EXP. Extra weapon EXP. Make this slightly smaller. All right. Can I make this twice as big? So like 2.5 or something? So it's a little bit pushing it. Oh, I know how to get the same. Go here. If I turn text scaled off, okay, perfect. So I go here, it's 28. I think it's already 28 here, yeah. So I turn off text scaled. I go to plugins and then I just do that, yeah. $975. 975. Okay. Premium benefits. I might want these to be a little bit bigger. Can I add one? All right, so I'm going to say in-game benefits. Because I would assume people know the premium benefits. Oh, wait, actually. Yeah, this has to go lower. And this thing for that, yep. This has to be... Okay, that's better. Actually, I will go back to premium. Because then it's not clear that these are separate. Subscriber benefits, buy premium, subscribe. Okay. Move that there. So I kind of want the same thing, except the like a rotating Roblox coin. Can I do that? I think I can. Okay. Rotating coin image. Wait, the simplest method is the effect that would be to tween Y side of the UI from top. Okay, so this is not my question. All right, I have a theory on how to do this. And I'm going to actually go into our shared game, Snotty. Because I'm pretty sure I saw a rotating Roblox icon there. On like the bottom right or something. I do that a few times. It's just you're never on when I do. Where is it? Because you have all these really nice looking flip books here, which is actually what I'm going for right now. I'm going for the flip book. All right, so how do I get these decals without downloading them that way? Yep. I found the thing I wanted. HTTPS asset delivery Roblox. This is the one. I hate it when I hear people say that and I just did it. Oh my gosh. I guess I'm downloading a virus. It looks like I might be downloading a virus. Let's see what I just downloaded. It's a file. I'm not opening that file. Okay. Oh, the whole link. Okay. Not just well, like within quotations or no? No, I think I got it right before. Yep. No, that's what I did. I'm gonna try that again. Okay, so if I go here, I grab the ID, put it there. Request asset not found. That's the whole ID, but if I put in just the number, then it works actually. But it doesn't give me a... Yeah, it doesn't give me the kind of file I'm expecting. Well, maybe it's V2, not V1. Oh, nope. That's alright. I'm just going to do it my way. So much easier. Rotating Roblox icon. We're going to go Blender. We'll just save it in the main file. Failed to export OBJ. Sure, I'll actually export rotating Roblox icon. I'll export the part itself. Let's go to Blender again. Yeah, I couldn't get it by the ID for whatever reason. That's all right. Let's go. Let's go my way. Where's Blender? Blender. Geometry to origin. There you go. All right, it's beautiful. Wait, does this mean it's already here? Blender. Open with GIMP. I like that, yeah. That's nice. It just makes it more apparent that this is the Acorn one. And then I just need I'd need one for I think we technically have one already, actually, for the bag, and I can't imagine it would be difficult to find one for a generic sword. Like a bag, a sword, and then just a star. So the star would be super easy as well. The rest of them would be super easy. Okay. This flipbook is exactly what I wanted. Beautiful. We're not going to edit it then. So just go into... let's close this. I don't know why it's still open. Import... Blender... this thing. Copy ID to clipboard. This name is annoying. I should have changed the name when I imported it. So image. Oh wait, the problem is I need to get the size of the individual. I have to open it again, and I have to get the size of the pixels. The good news is, though, I can use this trick for numbers, too. What's the size of this, actually? I could just... 1024 by 1024 divided by 4. Okay, well, it doesn't have to be that nice looking, but okay, 256 is fine, I guess. Oh, wait. So this actually has to work differently. So I actually math for this. This is actually kind of annoying. Rotating image. I need the size of image. size of frame. And then I need the absolute size. OGUI, which I think someone was telling me that it's actually better to do, was it player GUI.size or something like that? Viewport size. What is this part of? Oh, camera.viewport size, right. All right, let me actually do this in the code. Let's not return that yet. We're going to Gem Shop GUI. This is going to be I'm going to add here flipbooks images, and this is going to be flipbook images. Robux. Sure. Okay, that's the one. $10.24. This is actually going to be the image itself, and then 1024. I already have constants. Yes, perfect. Beautiful. Self.gui dot frame dot frame dot scrolling frame. Okay, so we can just do scroll frame. Dot 98 subscription frame. Oh, whoops. dot premium frame dot frame1 dot image label. Local Robux image label. All right. Do I have a central? No, I don't. Okay. Local function. Rotate Robux and connections is equal to table. Self dot connections dot rotate Robux is equal to self dot services dot run service dot heartbeat connect function end. Local count is equal to this is how many times I'm gonna want to change it. So let's start at is it gonna be 1? Let's go 0.5 actually. 0.5. Count minus equals dt. If count is less than or equal to 0, then count is equal to, or count plus equals 0.5. Local image size is equal to actually, what does the player look like here? Does the player have? I'm pretty sure player has camera in the in here. I just never use it. Yeah, it does. Good. Local resolution is equal to self.modules.module client player dot camera dot viewport size, I think. What was it? Oh, fair enough. Yeah. After that, I'll probably work on it a little bit too. I kind of want to start working on like smaller games over the weekend too. Viewport size, because that was a pretty good game idea, I gotta say. So the problem is I need to make it 4x4. It has to be stretch. Well, this is awkward actually. Frame. This frame has to have the properties of what we're doing. 0, 1. Just like frame within a frame within a frame. All right, and this can be 4, 0, 4, 0. Oh, geez. Okay. 0, 0. Where is it? Clip descendants. Hey, what's going on, Sokase? Yeah, at least finish that part of the game. Yeah, I was even thinking about being able to expand it. You could make big games out of anything nowadays, and that I think that was a very very prime example of something that we could have like. Because I was thinking, I mean, I said this during the game jam too. I was thinking of that could literally just be like the precursor to like the main game. So the tutorial that tells you all of the hack functions, and then it takes you to the main game where you have to use the hack functions to get to like overcome certain almost Legend of Zelda-esque what's it called, challenges. But if we do something like that, then maybe I'd have to change some of the skills, or add a skill or something like that. Because then I think we. Oh wait, no. I can just make it so that the grab skill, you can also like move things with this. So you can move the grab skill. So if it's small, then you actually pick it up. But if it's not small, then you like hold on to it, and either you can pull it or push it. And then you can do something like that. Although I haven't done that before, so that would be interesting to code. I'd have to figure out how I do that. What's going on, Adbot? Yes, we're doing stuff with premium currency. At least I'm trying to. This is just gonna be. This has to go lower. Where did I put this one? I put this one. Position 0.15. I'm just going to make the same thing here. Actually, I don't have to. I don't think I have to touch this for now. I will change this to say premium. Okay, that's fine. Yep. Sure. All right, let's make this more square. Size X is going to be like 0.6 or something. Oh, geez, okay. I mean, that's definitely more square. I'm okay with that. Let's get the position to be centered, though. And let's get rid of the gradient here. We don't need that. Ah, man, now I'm thinking maybe I do want that. Shoot. If I put this at like 0.025. Oh, this is so aggravating. I was thinking of not having the circle around the top, but now I kind of want it. Oh, don't worry. Like I have methods of doing what I want to do. Like what I want to do, and I cannot do with Roblox-based stuff. I have to code it. I want to make the coin flip, but now I just saw that because I have the box around here, and it's literally the same shade of brown. Like I really should be doing the same thing up here, and maybe changing this. Or this overall box, maybe I should be changing this to like the light brown here or something. I'm doing that. I'm gonna do that. Okay, so let's make it the same size. Psi 975. Centered. The problem now is that the size here has to be like 575. And I have to add both of these. And this has to be z index of 4. It has to be a little bit lower than that, unfortunately. I think that's actually kind of fine. UI corner can't be identical, though. Okay, that's better. Actually, what happens if I keep it moved up like that, but I make sure that this text label is above it? It still works, but I need to reduce the size of this. There you go. Oh, and actually I'm just going to increase the size of this. And the way to do that is to undo text scaled and do that. And just make this go to 975. This part doesn't really matter that much. Frame 1, same thing. We're going to undo text scaled because I want to keep it at 22. Wait. What? Okay, maybe I want to do it 20. Okay, 28. I want to keep it at 28. I think that's what it was actually. I don't know why I went to 22. All right, 28. Yeah, that makes a lot more sense. 975. Beautiful. All right. Yeah, technically, this is the subscription. This is premium stuff. That is a-okay. Do I have to have a... I think it does make sense to just copy over the third frame from subscription frame. But instead, we can just delete this. Make it 0.5 in every which way. So that's 0.35. Okay, 0.8 is what matters. So this one can be... get premium. I might make it bigger though. No, it doesn't. It doesn't actually help at all. So I'm not going to make it bigger. Maybe I will make it taller. That's fine. Okay. So the one thing with premium, this premium frame is It doesn't do what I want it to. It's not going to do what I want it to do. I don't think this has a entered and leave left event. If I want that, I think I do need a button. So what I'm going to do is I'll make the premium frame a button. I'll make it so you can't click it, but I'll have like enter and leave effects. Image button. It's going to be here. I'm going to call it premium frame. And I'm just going to have all of the same stuff here. Same size. Same location. 0.51. 0.51 anchor. Same color. Remove this. 4. I think that's it. No auto button color. The only thing I want here is when I hover over, I want this thing to move. And that's what I'm going to be doing now. So let's go back here. I think I do have to make this slightly smaller. Let's go 5.5. Does that help a little bit? All right, image size. So I'm doing this in wait a minute. Oh, wait, this actually kind of makes it easy. Yo, wait. I don't have to do anything with size. Awesome. Don't even need the resolution. This is amazing. Frame1 dot frame dot image label, and it's because I'm using so it's because I'm using this additional frame. So this additional frame is saving me quite a bit. Robux image label. Dot local pose is equal to 0. 0, 1, 2, 3. Okay. pose x, local pose y is equal to 0. Position is equal to udim 2 dot from scale. Actually, I'm not going to do, so it's going to be pose x, pose y. We're actually going to start at 1 0. Because we're starting at 0 0, 1 0 is the next one, right? If pose x is equal to 3, then pose y plus equals 1. Pose x is equal to 0. And else pose x is equal to 0. Sorry, the plus equal 1. Pose x is equal to 3, then we increase y by 1. Oh. This is negative. Always negative. If pose y is greater than 3, then pose y is equal to 0. Alright, I'm calling it premium frame, but it's not a frame. Mouse enter, mouse leave. Rotate Robux. Mouse leave is self.connections.disconnect. Now, let's see if this works at all. Also, what other errors can I get? Oh, did I connect? Alright, well, first of all, module client shop GUI initialize. Wait. Index. Oh, I know why. Okay. That's that's fine. First, let's go here. This is server. All right, I don't have that yet. Good. Module client, gem shop GUI. All right, let's try that again. All right. 0.5 is very clearly way too slow. But it gets the point across. Let's try 0.1. All right, it's still a little bit slow. I think the fastest I can technically go is 0.05. This way, at least. So let's try 0.05. Because 0.05 is... Yeah, that's the smoothest one. Okay. Got a lot of moving things on my... Oh, I have to make sure that it resets like these. Should I add this moving background to these things to the other things here too? I'm probably not going to do it for the gem purchases. Who needs tween when you got Connect Heartbeat or Heartbeat Connect? I think this is too fat. Yeah, let me make it reset itself. It's gonna be 0, 0. And let's make it not as fat by making it smaller. What is 4.5 gonna look like? That might actually be even better. Let's see. Like, it looks like a viewport frame, but it's not. And this is why I like flipbooks. Oh wait, let me see, because I can actually make this a perfect loop without having, there's like a point in it where it holds one position a little bit longer. This can't be here. This actually has to be here. I just have to find out exactly where Oh, there's actually this is a little awkward actually. There's not a single position that's identical here, which is except for the start and the end. So I could try to make this faster. I don't think I have to, but this is just for testing purposes. Let's do it now. Let's do this for testing purposes. Make it faster. More, more. This is not going to work out. Oh, come on. Attempt to index nil with this. Okay. So first of all, before I even do that, let me fix this. If type of equal to RBX, I have to go into the server player to find this. I always forget what the type technically is. It's like RBX something signal. Script connection. Then and okay, let's try that again. Okay, no errors. All right. It's going faster. I'm sure it's not going as fast as it could go. Well, I mean, I'm sorry. Why did I say that? I'm sure it's going like slower than what I said, but it's fine. I'm sure it's skipping a few frames. I just can't keep up. I have one way to make sure it never overflows. I want to make sure it won't overflow, but there's a chance that I can't let. There's a chance that it fails. It won't. It doesn't matter. It'll never actually overflow because it would take years for it to actually happen. Anyway, I'm gonna keep it like that. I think it's a pretty good way to do it. Pretty okay way to do it. Now I just have to code the actual buttons. Now for some reason this corner, even though it's the same, it's like more harsh. Okay, now it's better, I guess. Yeah, whatever. Alright. Let's actually do this. So that's dark. Let's make it not dark. See what it looks like. Ooh. That's not what I was talking about. That's not what I was talking about either. Okay, that's what I was talking about, but this has to change. To the dark color. I'm a fan of that, actually. Like, actually, totally, really. Seriously? Oh, also, let me just make sure the gem connection also works. So this should say 0. Yep. Let me open that. Got the gems here. That makes the premium thing move. Yeah, these are all going to be basically the same as this, except with with an actual image there. The time is updating as is necessary. 7:30 in Britain right now. Yikes! Yikes! Let me do dailies. I want to do dailies with the shop up so I can see how many gems I have. All right, cool. Immediately, I've completed 3 dailies because Acorn 1, Acorn 2, Acorn 3. I might have to get rid of the 3rd version of all the quests. I will probably do that after I add crafting to the game, because then I can add more quests, basically. Because right now, there's the limited amount of quests we have is just stay online for a certain period of time, hunt a certain amount of monsters, complete a certain amount of quests, spend the gems once. You can do that once a day, and that'll just give you 50. And then just spend it, and collect acorns. Sorry, well, this is spend acorns. But I'm getting it when I collect it. I know why it's happening, but I messed that up. So now I'm gonna see. I'm gonna get that. Okay, we have an error already. Fantastic. I see. I think I know why. So let me go back there. But I do get the gems, so that's good news. Oh no, it's spend acorns. Also spend gems. That's like because the whole thing of dailies is you go and you play the game, but some people just want to go in. Like some people might not have as much time, so I just figured like everybody can collect gems. So if I made a quest be like, oh, buy gems, then that would be really dumb because people would be like, I'm never doing that. But if it's like if you only had like 5 or 10 minutes that you could just log into the game real quick and try to finish your dailies as soon as possible, then I figured an easy way to do that was to just go in and buy something from the shop real quick instead of having to stay there all day. It's just a way to kind of speed up the dailies process if you didn't have as much time that day. Make sense? I think it's bar frame. Fair enough. Fair enough. Basically, it's the long and short of it is it's for lazy people. Really, it's for people that don't have as much time on one particular day. Because the idea is completing dailies gets you gems. Um, and it encourages people to use gems if they don't have time to do the other stuff. Hmm. So the problem is that particular thing that's causing this error is happening because of the hover frame, which isn't in here right now. It's in there due to code. So let's find that client dailies GUI. Client dailies GUI. No, that's the one. Okay. Oh, I should just delete this one. Wow. Okay. 175. This is the mouse enter, mouse leave activated. So here is this. So before I even do that, I have to remove the hover frame. And if I do that, it'll solve the problem. All right, let's try that again. Wait, what? Oh, shoot. Right. So I changed when I gained gems. So now I have to let me fix that. Because I was thinking, oh, there's only one place you can gain gems, and that's the shop. No, there's two places you can gain gems. Actually, three places you can gain gems. Gain gems technically. The thing is, if you gain gems from the shop, then it's very important to put it in the player's inventory ASAP. Otherwise, it can just be like a bug. Okay, so the place that happens. Oh, this is module client player. I want module server play. Okay, perfect. Gem. Yeah, because I removed this. Alright, so all the places that players can gain gems are alright, from the shop, from dailies, and from events. I think that's the last place. We'll deal with events later. So let's go to dailies here. Battle Pass. I'm probably not going to do Battle Pass because it doesn't make too much sense yet. Oh, you're talking so subscription, basically, like the daily thing you get from subscription. Yeah, yeah, subscription too. Um, but in terms of like Battle Pass, where you complete things and hit certain, like the thing is usually with Battle Pass is it's just like oh, it's the same thing as dailies really. Passes are just like dailies plus. So I'm probably not going to have battle passes for now. And maybe in the future I'll have battle passes, but they won't necessarily be battle passes where that you get gems out of. I might do something that like Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel does actually, where it's like, and this would be in the future when I have more things to give people, but a battle pass that costs, let's say it costs 500 gems, so $5, but the battle pass as you complete it gives you 500 gems. So like you buy it for 500 gems, and then if you complete it, you actually get it all back. But you also get stuff along the way. So I'd probably do something like that, and that would be based off of Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, which has a very similar kind of system where they have a battle pass. It has like 100 levels, and if you complete, I think it's only up to 50 actually. I think like if you complete 50 of it, then you actually get back the full cost, which is a pretty good system, I think, especially for free to play. But yeah, it would basically just be like dailies plus. That's the way I would see it. It would have a lot of the same quests as the dailies, though because it would be dailies plus, it would probably be like weeklies instead. So instead of having, I'd still have dailies, and then battle pass would be kill, I don't know, 1,000 monsters a week or something, which sounds like a lot, but trust me, it's a lot less than you think. In a game like this, is a lot less than you think. So yeah, battle passes can be like weeklies that you complete over a month or something. But the main issue with battle passes, and the reason why I'm not going to have them right now, is I simply do not have rewards to give, other than gems and tickets. Uh, and I don't think that's really enough. Like, what I would like to get to a point of doing is maybe having a like battle passes that give like customizables. Like at the end of the battle pass, if you complete, or at, let's say the battle pass has like 50 levels, and like every 10 levels you get pieces of the fully customizable equipment kind of thing. Like the stuff that you equip to yourself that don't really give stats. Yeah, yeah. Send it to me. I'll take a look. And I'll probably just keep it the way I was thinking, where you have where it's just it costs the same. But again, this is going to be in the future. It is not an immediate thing. I will add it to the plans here, though, that I'm not showing on screen now, but it's just basically a full table of what is going to be in the shop. I have gems, consumables, subscription, pets, customize, GUI. So this is probably going to be after customize and before a GUI. Battle Pass. Let me just write a little description so I know. All right, I don't want to do it like this. Let's do that. Oh, that's actually shorter than I thought it was. Okay. Hey, what's going on? I'm gonna call you Top Top. Alright, so this is where we get the gems. Where's the player? I think it's... Is it not red? Might be red. Oh, I like went all the way to the... No, I didn't. Server party... Player stats... Where's player? I literally just opened it. Okay, it's orange. I got it. You've got to be kidding me. Come on. Where's the orange? Tharsha blows. Alright. So this is what I need to move into here. Okay. We're going to do plus equals this amount. Local reward amount. I'm doing okay. How are you? Hope you're having a good time either playing Roblox or scripting it or doing whatever you do. Or just hanging out in general. Okay, so this should work now. So I go to dailies. I still have that complete. It says 5. I now have 5 gems. Let's leave, make sure I still have 5 gems. I forget if I saved the code actually, so we'll see. I do. Okay. So it worked. I like my moving premium coin over here. All right. Literally, the only thing left now is. Sorry, there's two things actually. Um, so Bop convinced me, and I also checked the forums to make sure that it was allowed. Bop convinced me to make it so that you could buy gems, but you can also buy gem coupons, and gem coupons can be traded. So Bop convinced me to allow that, so people can buy gems and then trade gems, just outright. And I can be convinced against it still, but yeah, someone has to convince me against it. Oh, it's a 2.5D RPG. I can play it a little bit if you want, just to show. This is where you start. I don't have NPCs right now. That will be coming like pretty much immediately. I'm just working on the shop right now. But yeah, you get your basic attack, which is that. Every weapon has a basic attack. I'm using a staff right now. Go into my keybinds. You can change any of your keybinds except for the ones that are default Roblox ones, like escape and backspace, or not backspace, backslash. I'm gonna put some of my skills on here right now. Save. All right, so that's the basic attack stuff. It's a 2D one, so you can only go left and right, jump up, you can like go down, fall off of platforms. Pick items up like this. We got mushrooms over here. Oh, that I can't one-shot yet. Terrifying. And it's a Korean style RPG, so all the monsters right now are super easy to beat. They're basically just trash mobs that you farm. And like you farm them really quickly. You beat a bunch of them really, really fast. That's the idea. That's the goal. You use MP to use skills, go around the map, collect a bunch of items. Right now, the items I'm collecting are really, really broken because I made it so that they only drop the highest rarity at the moment. But that will be changing soon. It's still in alpha. The current version that I'm on right now is not available, but the previous version is actually available if you press exclamation point game. And that will not be where the game is for the final version, or for the beta version, really. Yeah, it's kind of like Mario, but on Roblox, but also like not really because you have levels and skills. Like that's always been the weirdest thing to me, where it's like people say Mario, and I'm like, yeah, but like with Mario, you like jump on things. And like do like Mario is an action role playing game. This is just a straight up role playing game. Also, I don't even think does Mario count as a role playing game? I think it's just an action. I think that's just a platformer, really. Now that I think about it, because it doesn't have levels. It has just the level you are on, like you're on level 5 or something. But Mario himself doesn't have levels. He just has lives. So I think technically it's not an RPG. All right, let me see. I got a lot of stuff now. These all work. Oh, I completed online 1. Okay, let's collect that. And let's make sure I have 10. That I do. Thanks, man. That part, that actually took me a while to get down. It's correct. I have not done that. That's Moobot though. That's why I haven't done it. Let me go to Moobot. Custom commands. Edit. Online only. Or PC only. Alright, it's there now. I'm gonna have to forward people to the main game soon, like the actual game page, because right now it's still the one that's on my profile. The actual game is gonna be on the group's profile. It's already there. Like that's what I'm working on right now. I did that on Wednesday. That actually took a lot longer than I thought it was gonna take. By the way, transferring everything over. Wow. Okay. Transferring everything over. Over. It's all ogre now. Alright, so I've got that. So for the shop, I just have to connect the things you want to buy. Also, Snotty, what do you think about the... what do you think about the buying, like gem tickets that you can exchange for gems? So let's say I buy 5,000 gems, then I buy a ticket of 5,000 gems for 5,000 gems, so I can sell that to someone else in game for something. Have a good one, man. Because I know Bop wants it. I checked the forums and everybody says it's fine. All right, I'll end up doing that then. I'll do it later though. It won't be immediately on release. The thing with those coupons is, if I do it, then I have to ensure that all of those coupons are unique items, and so they have to go into the unique item list. And if I can't make them go on the unique item list, I have to not give it to the player. Because otherwise, if someone figures out how to dupe items somehow by some freak accident, then they'll just be duping those all the time. All the time. Voice cracking, jeez. Weird. Oh, wait, this is not good. Let's make this transparent. There you go. Okay, we can delete that. We can delete that. The rest of it's fine, though. Okay. I'll just connect. I'll finish all the connections off stream, honestly. Well, I'll do all the actual button connections off stream, like the subscribe, get premium, all that stuff. I don't feel like working on that on stream right now. Instead, on stream, what I will do is I'll move to something else, because I don't know why, but the shop thing has just been incredibly boring for me. Mainly because I've been trying to design it in a way that's like kind of appealing. And I can't do that because my ideas aren't appealing. At least not to me. So let's work on the main GUI. These things, basically, the buff stuff. Cooldown's already done, for now at least. I need debuffs. I need buffs. And okay, this is just called miscellaneous. Okay, that's kind of funny. Debuffs, buffs, miscellaneous. So I had this written somewhere, but I have a lot of things written, so I'll have to find it some other time. Let me do this again. Debuffs and buffs are straightforward. Easy. For the miscellaneous, however, because it contains multiple things, it's going to be kind of awkward. It's going to contain anything that's a toggle. So toggles. Anything that is a summon. Toggles, summons. That's all I can really think of, because everything else kind of falls into the category of buff or debuff. That reminds me, I might have to ask my friend to make the same icons he made for me, but reverse them and make them red in the background to signify debuffs. I'll ask him that later, when the game makes after the game makes some money, so I can actually pay him this time. Debuff, buff. Again, that's easy. You just check. Oh, but I think I saw an issue with this, and that's why it's not done yet, because I think I tried to start this before. But the problem is the actual code is a little bit awkward. Server. This is actually in skills, server skills, not stats. Yo, what's going on? How you doing? You're not streaming yet? I'm working on my 2D game. Working on my 2D game, trying to get it good. Fair enough, fair enough, fair enough. If you want, I can show it off a little bit. Show off what's done of it. Otherwise, I'm working on I'm working on getting the buffs and debuffs to show in the top corner over here. Here's the link. This is like the old link though, so there's gonna be a new link, but the new link's private for now because it's under my group now. This old link is under my name. Oh wait, I can't do that there. Let's do it here. Anyway, this is just like the gameplay of it. The idea is it's an RPG, so there's going to be NPCs that you take quests from too. It's going to be like this whole story. But this is your character. You can use the normal Roblox character that you have and just have all of your items on them. There's also items that drop in-game that you can equip, and you can change what you want to see. The Roblox items are the in-game items. You just kill monsters by using your skills. You have a bunch of skills that you can keybind by going into your keybinds over here. You can change all of your keybinds, move them around just by clicking and dragging. Just make sure you save afterward. I'm not going to save because I don't want to change anything right now. Yep. I've been working on it for a while. I'd like for it to be somewhat successful at least. I haven't really advertised anything yet because I don't feel comfortable advertising until at least beta. Right now, I'm classifying this as alpha, and I'll classify it as beta when in a few days, basically. Once I'm at the point where all the core or most of the core systems are done. There's still like 2 or 3 core systems that still have to be done, but I'll leave that for when I release the main town. Right now, it's only going to be this area, and then I have an underground area too. But the underground area is you can pick items up by pressing. Well, you can keybind it to whatever. I have this one NPC here. You can buy items, sell items. You can buy back items you sold as long as it's one of the last 10 items, and as long as you didn't log out. In case someone makes a mistake. But yeah, there's 2 areas right now. The area after the second area is actually going to be a boss, so that's going to be the next thing I work on immediately after I release it into beta, the first boss. But yeah, this is where you go into the next area. Also, this rock is not going to be passable in the main game. It's just that it's just there for me for now. What is this? Oh. Why? I mean, I know why I got the error. I'm wondering why it tried to fire. It's supposed to fire in the beginning once. Internal server error. It's nothing I can do without that. Whatever. So yeah, it's basically just this. You collect items, you fight things. I'm not gonna be able to beat that. Yeah, I died. Okay. You respawn at the last time you changed orientation. But yeah, I think I had some pretty good ideas. There's also other things in the game that like there's chairs in the game. I think chairs are gonna be a pretty cool like visual thing. Let me actually increase my stats a bit, because I actually want to fight some of those things down there. Let's do 50 at a time. Confirm. All right. Right now, I made it so that the experience you get is like, you get a lot of it. It's like 10,000 times the amount of experience you normally get. And again, that's just for testing purposes, because normally you wouldn't be able to get to level 50 in 10 minutes. That's on purpose, though. Oh wait, was that a problem? I think I found some kind of weird glitch. But it will only happen when I level up. Yikes. The most annoying part? The thing is because a lot of the stuff I learned while making this game, like I can go in hindsight and be like, oh, this was the most annoying part to learn. But the most annoying part to learn might be not the most annoying part to actually code. I would have to say the most annoying part to code is probably the keybinds for me. And the most annoying part to learn was the inventory. The inventory is what made me learn that Lua and JSON don't agree on things, first of all. And second of all, that Lua handles tables and arrays very interestingly. But yeah, let me collect some things that I can actually wear, which I think actually drop from these guys here, the small crabs. Yeah, it was annoying. It was annoying to code, actually, mainly because I was doing it wrong the first time. At least I say I was doing it wrong now, in hindsight. Because the way I did it was I like associated the key with like 4 different things, and in reality I only needed to associate it with one thing. Like the key and the the thing you're key binding it to. That's all I need to associate it with. I like associated with like locations and weird weird lookup things that I really didn't have to do, and it overcomplicated it for me. I have to drop a bunch of things. Oh, what? Why can't I drop? What did I error out now? Frame is not a valid member of screen GUI. Oh no, did I mess something? I messed something up. Notification GUI. I didn't have a notification GUI that popped up yet, so it shouldn't have messed up. I love this. Frame is not a valid member of screen GUI, notification GUI. Yes, it is. It's literally right there. Literally right in your face. Let me try to get that error again. Isn't it the most annoying when you get an error, but it's like it's not supposed to be an error? Like, why is it an error? Yeah, so it's working fine now. Maybe if I die, maybe that's why it failed. Do I have reset GUI on respawn? This is so annoying. This is basically what takes the longest amount of time, trying to figure out what the problem is when it doesn't tell me there's a problem. Or when it tells me there's a problem, but like it shouldn't be a problem. So, okay, so I died. Let me try to drop something now. Yeah, that's the problem. Frame is not a valid member. Okay. So let me check player GUI, notification GUI. Reset on spawn. That is the most annoying toggle ever. Why is that a thing? Nothing else has it, I hope. Reset on spawn is so aggravating. Yeah, the first thing I do whenever okay, that's fine to have reset on spawn. That one. Oh my gosh, I forgot to turn it off there too. Oh, jeez. Yes, and turn exactly. Those two things are the same two things I have to do every time. Always ignore GUI and offset on, reset on spawn off. I don't know why it's the opposite by default. Oh wait, it is. Oh no, I'm pressing the wrong thing. There you go. Okay, now let's try this again. I'm gonna drop something, make sure it works. Then I'm gonna die. I'm gonna try to drop something again. Drop something. Yes, cool. Now let's go. Oh, I should probably do that. The thing is I might have situations where I want to ignore the GUI offset, but it's like, okay, so it works now. It works fine now. That's so aggravating. But yeah, it's not a bad idea to just have it on a loop. I'm just gonna go sell everything. It's so much easier to do that. Because it doesn't ask me if I want to do it. But yeah, this is basically the game right now. And each monster drops different things. Different kinds of things. The idea is I'm going to have a boss that, and after the boss, which is going to be part of the story. Like, you'll be able to do the boss afterward too, and it'll be a harder version of it. But yeah, you beat the boss. Then after the boss, you'll be taken to like the main place where that's going to be the town where there's a lot more NPCs. It's going to be where the main quest continues, and from that place you can get to other islands. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Means a lot coming from you, man. All right, let me just sell like everything, because. because I picked too many things up. Everything sells for 0 though, because they're all the wooden items. Sure. If you're still there, by the way, I know you had the at one point you had some videos that you released about code reviews. I'd be honored to have my code reviewed by you at some point. Because my code is a mess. Although I feel like those videos probably take a lot of time to do. Too much. That's what I was thinking. Yeah, it seemed like you gotta read into it and try to understand everything. And I don't even know. Like, I love those videos, but I don't even know how much views they get. Thanks, man. I've got some people you have to tell that to. Some of my chatters that like to rag on me. All right, that should be. I should have gotten something by now. Yeah. Oh, wow. Also, this is really, really small. Let me increase the size a bit. There you go. So if I go into my equipment, if I go into settings, I can make it so that I show only my in-game stuff or my Roblox stuff, or I can go into like head and say, oh, I want my in-game hat. Oh, it still shows that. That is somewhat concerning. Oh, wait, I think that's because that counts as a face or something. Yeah, that's weird. Anyway, I'm going to equip that. Oh, it's because it's both of them. Right. It counts as hair. That's what it was. So now if you say you want the hair, then it shows that. Or if you want... You have to have both in game to show the game. Yeah, it's ridiculous. It's although there is something. Who said this? I was Prime. Does he stream on Twitch? I don't even know if he streams on Twitch. I watch him on YouTube. He was saying that basically game codes is just a bunch of ifs. So just a bunch of if statements, a bunch of checking if something is that or if something is not that. A bunch of conditionals, and that's all gaming is. It's like not, it's nothing else. But the thing is, there's so much of it that it just gets overwhelming at some point. Let me equip my game stuff. Bottom. I don't think oh, I do have a top. Here you go. The next thing I want to do, actually, in terms of visuals, like customizing what people see, is I want to have like flowing capes and stuff like that, like clothing that kind of moves the way clothing is supposed to move. But I don't know if I'll be able to do that without destroying people's computers. That's the problem. That's the problem. Yeah, what other systems do I have? I got my whole inventory system. I got my dailies system that I was doing the other day. Or that I finished the other day. I got my quest system, which it works. I just have to add more quests. My mail system, which only works when you trade with... So I have a trade system, which I can't showcase unless I open two different things. Yeah, I got a bunch of things in here. Player info still doesn't work fully because I need the shop to be done, which is what I was working on now. Check this. I'm so happy about this, by the way. This is not a viewport frame. This is me just on a heartbeat moving that thing around. I love it. And yeah, these are just normal tile movements. This one's easy. This one, though, I manually did that one. I don't know if there's another way to do that better, but... this is just because this is a flip book that I just change the position of over and over again. I think most games do that for like numbers. I probably should do that for my numbers too. Currently I don't. But yeah, this is what I'm working on now. None of the buttons work yet. But that's what I'll be working on off stream after this stream, actually. These are going to be just like experience ticket, like double weapon experience, double player experience, double drop, and double acorns. Like, so when you gather them, you get more. You can get gems by buying them from here or through dailies. Here's the dailies. You can see I had 10 before. If I collect this, I have 15. And I have a bunch of different daily quests. I got my bestiary, shows all of my monsters, and you can show their different animations, the attack animation. Go to the blue scarecrow, red crab. Oh, and the ground mole. This one shows up underground. It shows everything that they drop. Although I thought I made it so that it doesn't show everything. Oh, I guess maybe I was planning on doing that, so I didn't do that yet. It shows how many of them you defeated too. So I should have a bunch of orange mushrooms. Yeah, I have 80 orange mushrooms defeated. This is the total amount defeated. And this just keeps ticking up. Eventually, when I get like more of them, I'll probably have to put some kind of filter feature. What else do I have? Oh yeah, I have a bunch of different skills over here. You gain skills every 10 levels, or you gain a skill every 10 level for the weapon. So I have player level, and then I have weapon level, and the weapon level is like if you equip a weapon and you get experience, it goes to that weapon. Right now, the weapons have a max level of 60, and then once you get to 60, you'd unlock the next tier of weapon. But right now, I don't have the next tier of weapon. That's a work in progress for now. And player levels just keep going up infinitely, but the experience required to get to the like above level 100 is just ridiculous. Like it's not going to be realistically achieved. I was leveling staff, so I have like the different things here. So you get classes at the beginning and at the end. So Neophyte is the beginner mage, and then you get the mage class, and each class gives an effect. Mage makes it so that you have a 20% reduction in MP cost. Neophyte makes a 10% reduction in MP cost. This is the Knuckles. Knuckles have the noob class, which increases your attack value by 5, and then at the end it has the super noob class, which increases your attack by I think 20. And this is necessary for this. This is actually something I wasn't planning on having in the game yet. I was gonna have it eventually, but this was necessary because I had trouble figuring out how to handle when people don't have things equipped, and I just said, okay, it's just going to be Knuckles. If you don't have something equipped, then you have Knuckles equipped, and that's that. Sword actually does not have an ability right now. It says it does, but it doesn't do anything right now because I need to. It used to do something, but the way I handle skills changed since then. So actually, that reminds me, I have to do that. Let me fix sword classes. And then the first thing over here is not clickable, but I'm going to have different movement types. Right now I have the double jump movement type, which allows you to double jump up, and if you're holding down a left or a right button or holding diagonal, you can double jump to the side or diagonally up. I plan on having different movement types like teleport, where you can use MP to teleport instead of double jumping. So in that case, you wouldn't be able to double jump, but you can teleport. And also a flying thing, where if you have it active, then you fly around the map, but it costs MP per turn. Which is also why trying to stop people from hacking the game in terms of like flying and moving around the map is going to be kind of difficult. So I just figured I'd give up on that and just make it so it's more trouble than it's worth. I have it so that if... oh, wait. That's kind of concerning, actually. Okay, yeah. There was some kind of weird glitch there, but yeah. So what's supposed to happen is when you go into a new area. So I have different areas set up. It hides the monsters from the old area. Um, but for some reason it didn't happen that one time. Oh, I died. Yikes. Too bad, so sad. What other system do I have here? Oh, I got a friends list. It's not working right now but that's because I had to disable it for testing purposes. Because if I ever try to have two clients, like a multi-client test, if I have the friends list code active, then it'll error out immediately. Because bots can't have friends. Funny enough. I got a party system. I'm actually really proud of this party system. I like that. You can right-click someone, invite them to the party. They can accept. Then you'll be in a party. You actually get increased experience when you are in a party. It's just split two ways. So as long as both people are doing something, you technically get more experience. I have leaderboard here, but it's not actually working. Tutorial works. I'm kind of happy about this one too. But it's not a real. It's just like info, basically. It's not a real tutorial. I do want to be making a real tutorial, but that's going to be after the beta is released. I think that's pretty much it. I have my cash shop I was working on. Keybinds, help. Help is a little bit outdated, but it should have the bulk of stuff. Yeah, and settings doesn't have anything right now. I compartmentalize everything. So the way I think of it is, like sometimes I'm thinking like, oh my gosh, like I'm not getting anything done. But the way I rationalize that is as long as I work on something small now, it's more than I had done yesterday. So doing that kind of helps me get through certain rough patches. And also, I work on everything like one at a time. So this is actually also why my code kind of looks like a mess. So if I minimize this, like this is my code. I have so many modules. So many modules. Like these are what's on the server. These are all dictionaries. And these are the client modules. Each one of these is a different module for different things that happen. And just splitting it up into modules it just helped me organize it so I can kind of know what I'm working on. But yeah, that's how I solved that problem, kind of, quote unquote solved. Like I got my mail module here. And then I have the master module, which calls all the modules. And I just have, basically I have all my modules in a table, and I forward all my modules to all of my other modules. And so they're all referencing the same table ID in Lua. And I think it just helps. So I can access all of my modules from all of my other modules. It also, because of the way I have it set up, it's more of it's almost a functional way to set it up too. So it's a method of avoiding any kind of circular logic I might have. The only time I really have to worry about circular logic is when you first load in, when everything's initializing. In which case I just have to make sure things initialize in a specific order. But after that, anything can call anything in any order. That's pretty much it. But yeah, I'm going to have to look into advertising soon. Can't wait for that, honestly. I need to start making some kind of return on this investment, this massive time investment. But yeah, I'll probably start trying to make other games too, just to get my feet wet. I tried doing the that game jam that was going on last week. Worked on it with some of the chatters, some of the members of the Aerostyle dev community. I think we did okay, but like we didn't actually finish the game. didn't really come close. That's okay. Experience. It was an experience. And ultimately, after the scoring is done, we do want to finish it. All right. What am I working on now? Oh. Working on... Where is it? I have to stop this. It's going to be... So my cooldowns are already done. So the cooldowns pop up on the right side whenever I use a skill that has a cooldown. But now I have to work on these things over here. And... Oh, right. Make it small again. Wait, what's going on here? Why is this... Oh, because it's giving the entire thing. Why did it do that? I think I pressed a button by accident. I don't know what button I pressed, but it gave the entire... Okay. Gave the entire path. Intriguing. Wait. Oh, right, that's why. That's fine. I need to go to server skill. Pretty sure I had it open already, but server skills. Looking for buff. So I was looking at this before, and the problem was some kind of naming convention thing, I think. So now, if I were to go in the game, I have to level up like a sword or something. I can't do this with the staff. The staff doesn't have the same kind of buff. No, let's do it with knuckles, actually. Let's just take off the weapon. Let's give it all into strength, so I'm not dealing nothing. Keybinds. Alright. I have fire equipped now. Alright, let's refresh this. Okay, I have the passive, but I don't have... Oh, I'm moving faster. Cool. That's the passive. I think I'm moving a little bit too fast, actually, maybe. Like, how many... Five walk... 10 walk speed is ridiculous. Just a straight up 40% increase in walk speed. Yikes. Alright. Is it done yet? Please. Thank you. Alright. That's what I was looking for. It's going to be C, save. Let's go to my buffs. Alright, so... Oh, buffs already... I did buffs already. I'm just not smart. Oh, wait, I think there was a problem with this, though, right? No, no, buffs are good. Okay. So I already did this, I just forgot to check it off my list. Cool. Yes, Snotty, what's going on? Sure. Let me take a look. Oh, geez, you sent me quite a few. Oh my gosh, you are too... I'm not saying anything because this is amazing. I'm just trying to think. The two swords actually made me think of something else. Would I want any kind of ticket that is related to crafting? I think the answer is no. But if I did, I'd just try to get something with a hammer in it. So that makes sense actually. So yeah, no, these are great. These are fantastic. I'd absolutely use these. Yeah, but like crafting time would just be like the an idea would be to have certain days be days that give you higher something. So like Saturdays would be higher player experience, Sundays would be higher weapon experience, Mondays could be but maybe Fridays could be higher drop rate. But honestly, maybe Saturdays should be higher drop rate. But it's kind of one of those things, and that would just be what I think of as that kind of time. Um, and maybe it could be on some kind of rotation actually. Though then I'd have to figure out 7 different things to buff. Although I guess weapon experience and player experience could probably alternate. It probably could be like Monday, Wednesday, Friday are weapon experience, Tuesday and Thursday are player experience, and then the weekends like Saturday can be drop up, and Sunday could be increased acorn drops. Once I code that part, I did not code increased acorn drops yet. The rest are coded though. The rest are already in the game. Though I think I left it open. I think I left acorn drops open ended so I could just add things really quick if I needed to. So that should be pretty good. No, I love these tickets. I would absolutely use them. So basically, I'd just need like different colors of these, like a blue one, a green one, not a yellow one because that wouldn't make sense with the gold. I think. Anytime, man. Pretty much everything you do, Snotty, is going to be greatly appreciated by me. So, well, the colors would be the same. It's the thing that would be the colors would be indicating time. So like red would could probably be like 1 hour or something. Blue could be half hour. Green could be 2 hours. Things like that. And I might have like a 4 hour one. I don't know if I want to have a 4 hour one though. And then that way I could have like, yeah, I think I just have three. The ones that are under an hour, you'd be able to get through like events or quests or something like that. And the ones that are 1 hour and above, you could buy from the shop for gems. And like the 1 hour one would be 100 gems, and the 2 hour one could be like 150 gems. So it would be a discount. It would be like a slight discount. then yeah, the actual design here could probably, like, the color could probably stay the same if we're just changing the background to like green, blue, or I guess it would just be green and blue. I don't know what other time frame I would have. Again, I was thinking maybe 4, but like, I guess you could also make like a silver ticket. I guess you could have a golden ticket. Like, the golden ticket could be like an all-day ticket. Maybe a silver ticket could be like a half-a-day ticket. When I say all day, I mean 24 hours. Oh, that's another question, actually. I was thinking, because I'm emulating this off of MapleStory, should I follow their business practice, which I'm not sure if I'm totally in favor of, but I'm pretty sure most games do it like this. Should I follow their business practice of making these kind of like, get this for this amount of time, to have it be based on real time, not played time? Meaning, if you go into the game, you buy and use the increased experience for 1 hour, and you only actually use a half hour of it, then you log off. Should I make it so it's saved in your account that you only used a half hour of it and you still have a half hour when you log back on, or should I make it so that it's based on real time? Now, obviously, this is one of those cases of is it better for the company or is it better for the player? And it would be better for the player if they would stay like, it would be better for the player if they could just log off whenever. But at the same time, making it so that it's in-game time makes it so that the player has to stay consistently. It's one of those things that you got to juggle, because it's like, you want players to stay consistently because it looks better for your metrics and you get more premium payouts if they have premium. But at the same time, technically it's not really player friendly, which kind of bothers me. But at the same time, I'm sure a lot of players won't really care about my plights, so I don't know. I don't know. No, if I have something lower than 30 minutes, it would probably be 15 minutes. Because MapleStory has a 15-minute one too. It's just I don't really like the 15-minute ones because you have to like pay attention more. I think 30-minute makes more sense. The idea of combining them seems interesting. Just, and that would just be like a quality of life thing. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I've got the mage's pot. Yeah, that could be like a strictly alchemy thing, but that would be done. That would be done when I do the actual crafting part. That'll be after beta. I'm gonna write that down actually. Merge tickets for higher time tickets. I.e. crafting. Okay. Yeah, that's good. Alright, so I know there's something I haven't done yet. So buffs are done. I know debuffs are not done. I know that for a fact. But the reason debuffs are not done is because I have no debuffs in the game yet. So let's go here. Yeah, I can remove this and I can remove this. These are not removed because these are not done yet. And the thing is this would be like, this is where I would keep the toggled element. This is where I would keep other toggles and summons, which is why this one's kind of going to be kind of confusing. Oh, but I could test it actually, or I could not test it. I could see why I was having problems with it if I was having problems with it. Yeah, I was thinking it, if they are able to be upgraded like that, they should give some kind of increased multiplier. But I'd be okay with it, but it wouldn't. It can't be like 100% thing. I guess my plan is already to do something similar with uh something similar with pets, where you like you can merge pets and then you have a chance at getting one better one. Is that where you were thinking too? Where you like it's similar to pets where you merge the tickets and then you can get nothing back, or sorry, not nothing. You can get one of them back, or you can get a better version of it. Or like, oh no, I don't want to add like variable times. That would be awkward. Because I was thinking, oh, you merge two 1 hour ones, and then you normally you'd get like one 1 hour 30 one, but you have a chance at getting a stronger 2 hour one or something like that. Yeah, that's the thing. For pets, it kind of makes sense because again, you can farm that stuff. For this stuff, you can't farm, which is why I'm almost reluctant to put it in a crafting system because you can't really farm it. You can farm it from events, I guess. The thing is, if there's no way to merge it, then like that's the only there. There has to be some kind of opportunity cost to not merging it, and the opportunity cost is normally the opportunity cost would be either you attempt to merge it for a chance at getting better stuff, or you have a chance at losing something because that's what chance is. Um, and the only reason why I can say that that's not gotcha is because you you don't buy the gotcha, you buy the thing that and then you're wagering that thing that you already have. It's the same thing with the whole pet system. But I'm not a fan of doing that for something that you can only get in either events or the cash shop. Like one of the reasons that works for pets is because like that's the way a free to play player could go get things that normally they wouldn't be able to get. Yeah, I'd have to think about it a bit more on how to do it because there might be another way to do it. I could also, this is a thought. I could also make it so that um, some monsters, maybe it could just be boss monsters, but some monsters can drop like pieces of a ticket, and then you can merge them through alchemy, and then you just and that could be like 100% thing, or like it could be like 100% if you have a certain level of mastery. And then those particular tickets could be like instead of being two times, they could be even high. They could be up to three times or even four times. Let's think. Drop ticket uh scraps or whatever. Uh and then alchemy can merge them into a usable ticket. Sure. Yeah, ripped ticket. Yeah. That's Yeah, if you could make a ripped ticket, and actually it could just be like a white ripped ticket, and then the when you merge the ripped tickets, that's when the rarity and like the effects of the ticket are found out. You don't know what they are until after you merge them. It's like a random chance. That's where the random chance comes from. But ripped tickets you can't buy. Ripped tickets would only be bought. Ripped tickets would only be obtained through monster drops, or even or event drops, or like you can buy them through event shops too. Yes. Question mark as the icons. Perfect. And actually make one that's ripped and make one that's not ripped with a question mark as the icon. And then actually for the one that has a, because I'm thinking we can also do something like you can merge them, and you merge them to get a question mark icon. That way either you can use it and you can get a random ticket, or you can sell it so someone else can have a chance at getting a random ticket. Just give people more options. I like it. Yeah, so I'm just writing some of these things down. I have to stop streaming now. I got stuff to do. Oof. So ripped. We can call them like mystery tickets. That make mystery tickets. Mystery tickets can be used to get a random ticket. And those random tickets can have like a small chance of being like ×3 experience or ×4 experience or whatever. Yeah. So okay, I got a good idea on that. Now I gotta really, really think about how I'm gonna do. Ooh, let me see. No, that's overcomplicating it a little bit. It can just be like one icon. It can just be ripped ticket, and then yeah. Um, because all that serves is really to stuff a person's inventory up, because it takes 2 slots instead of one. It could also serve like the purpose of, oh, if you're like it improves trading or something. But if they both have like a 50% chance, then I don't know. I feel like if you're trying to do that, then other people would sell theirs to you anyway. Yeah, I'll try. I'll try to actively not clog up someone's inventory, because 72 slots sounds like a lot of slots, but like I've played Maple Story, 72 slots is not a lot of slots, and they have more slots than this. Like, so I chose 72 just because it was like a nice like I think this is a nice little visual here. I think theirs actually is even larger, like almost significantly so. Really, I think they have like a bit more, like 2 or 3 more rows down here. But they also have a lot of items that just clog up your inventory. Like their use inventory in MapleStory is like almost like my use inventory is almost always maxed out. Equipment is not as maxed out, but like if you're farming equipment, then it can get clogged really quick. Miscellaneous is also, it's usually more open. I don't want that to. I don't want the inventory to have a scrolling frame because another issue is uh, there has to be a limit to the inventory, and I feel like 72 is a pretty high limit already, especially comparing to other Roblox games that I've seen. But maybe there are other Roblox games that I haven't seen though, so I don't know if there's like larger inventories. I don't quite know how much I can push the data store either. So like adding more inventory slots, keep in mind, adds that many more inventory slots to all of the inventories. So I have 72 inventory slots for each of these. That's 72 here, 72, so 72 here, 72 here, 72 here, 72 here, and 72 here. That's 5 times 72. Um, so that's already 5 tables. Huge. And I'm already not quite sure if this is okay in terms of data storage stuff. I might have to try to find a way to make everything a string. Actually, I've heard people use that kind of notation. Oh, also, did you see this? I'm using the new Acorn for the acorns over here. I'm gonna probably. I mean, I'll do this when I work on the UI stuff. I'm gonna have to change some things with the UIs, like how they look visually, because right now they kind of look like compared to some of the other images I'm using, they kind of look cheap. But that's because they are, because Bot made this base and I expanded on it. Anyway, yeah, I think that's gonna be enough for me today. I'll head off. I'll probably yeah. I mean, I'll be doing the shop, like coding the actual buttons in the shop tonight, and I'll be doing the top right over here. Oh, and also, is this working? Yeah, I did fix this. I kind of want to see what the font situation here though is. So I'll make the top right work. I'll make the shop work. I should be able to do that tonight. It's just I looking at the shop code. The more I stare at it, the more I don't know what is going on. Like I'm just getting confused, even though it's much easier stuff than I've worked on before. But anyway, that's it. All right, I'm gonna head out. Have a good night. Bye.